Hello everyone, my name is Andrew, and I'm going to be working on Oracle Fighter. And I think one of the most important things about people training is practice. And I always hear people bitching, oh, I don't have anyone to train with, oh, I can't do this, oh, I can't do that. Well, part of this site is about individual training if you don't have anyone, if you don't know anyone. So basically what we're going to do, and this is the first time I'm doing this, so you're going to see the mistakes I'm going to make. So hopefully, if you're making mistakes along the way as well, you can see how I deal with them, and maybe that will help. I don't know. But we're basically going to take this shirt, these pants, and this plastic bag, and turn it into a person. That we can practice jiu-jitsu moves, chokes, ankle locks, stuff like that, and tape. Lots and lots of tape. So and don't forget, you gotta have tea. Can't do anything martial arts without tea. I mean, it's just required. Shit's hot. Anyway, so first thing we're gonna do is, I guess we'll stuff the pants. And I'm sorry, and also newspapers. I'm bad at this. See, I don't even know what I'm doing. This is this week's recycling. So basically, just going to take everything in here and begin to stuff it. And we're going to deal with the openings later. But I think one thing I should mention is that the best way to find this is really thrift stores. Go to a thrift store. These things are so cheap. You get pants for $1, shirts for $1. I don't know about tape, but if you get it, you know, a couple of rolls, it'll be pretty cheap. I don't think you should spend any more than $20, and you'll have yourself a lifetime training partner. And this way, you won't go to your next jiu-jitsu class and be like, oh man, I can't practice, I don't have anyone to practice with, blah, blah, blah. So you can quit your bitching because, you know, we're done. Now we have this guy. So basically, we're stuffing the pants. Just stuff them, you know, 2 or 3 sheets, maybe 1. You know, this way you get a firm base. This is the exciting part. I might edit this part out, you know, because it's kind of boring. Look at all this good recycled paper. Turning it into good recycling. This recycling is good. There's a lot of crap in here. Oh my god. Stick with the newspapers, you know? See, I kind of like this. See how these pants, they have like stretchy stuff at the bottom, elastic. So like it kind of makes a nice base there, which is nice. So maybe when you go to your thrift store or whatever, you want to pick up pants that have elastic on them, you know? Could be here for a couple days. All right. So we stuff one leg, semi. Problem is, it's gonna fall out. What do? Tape. I have this, you know, tape dispenser from back in the day, but, you know, you don't really need it. It's just kind of there. And I'm just going to circle, wrap it, and all that. As you can see, it's probably more trouble than it's worth, this dispenser. God damn it. Piece of crap. It's tangling up all my tape, as you can see. That sucked. So now we're going to go across the top. Go across the top again. And now that we have that part down, I don't know, I just like to add a little extra tape. You know, you don't want to have to retape this thing all the time. You might be able to also, if you want, use rope, you know, whatever. Whatever you want, as long as it's sealed off, it doesn't really matter what the hell you use. And one last wrap around. There you go. He's stumpy! Alright, so now we can really pack this sucker good. So we got, you know, so there we go. Stuff more. Stuff more. You might want to fast forward through this part. But look at that, look at that, look at that, it's dense. I mean, that's what we really want. We want some, you're not going to get the weight of a real person. I mean, that's not the idea. It's just to get the technique down. So if you know, if you bought a Gracie video, or if you bought, you know, a video, you saw something on the UFC, or, and you're like, oh man, I wish I could try that out. And you're like, hey mom, come over here. Let me put you in an arm bar real quick. Like, let me break your neck like that. Yeah, I don't think moms are, some moms are that cool, but, you know, some don't fly for that. So, this is a great alternative to having to beat up your mom. Though I'm sure some people would love to beat up their mothers, but, I mean, who knows. Oh, this paper, man. This is divine. Oh, I found a magazine. Don't worry about staples. They're only going to make you tougher. If you can't take a little staple in the leg, you're in the wrong sport. And it'll also be good, it'll tell you how long it's going to take to make this thing, you know? So this way you'll have a good estimate of the time you need. And if you're like, oh, I don't have the time to make this thing, and you're like, no, but I want to fight, you're an idiot. I mean, if it works, then, I mean, great. But if it actually shows that it's going to help, then you should probably take the time out of your oh so busy schedule to stuff some newspaper into a pair of pens. It's pretty sweet. It's pretty sweet. Another magazine. Sure, I might not be recycling, technically. I mean, this was all the recycling for the week. But still, you know. Oh, and another great thing. If you go to college, typically, most colleges have free newspapers. So, at the end of the day, when they're still there, go and snag them. Shit. So you don't gotta pay 50 cents, man. Free. I mean, that's the other thing. You want to keep it cheap. Alright, look at that. So far we got like part of a leg. Man, it's freaking hot down here.